Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be starting a manager career mode with a Taiwanese team. So let's replace the team that looks the worst. Um uh hmm. Let's do Crew Alexandria. Yeah. So we're going to be playing as Taiwan Steel or Tainan City FC. They have both names, so I wasn't sure which one I should put here. And just so everybody knows, I did make this mod myself. I mean, I'm using FIFA Infinity, the Infinity Patch for FIFA 16, but um, I am. I did add this team myself, and I'll just add on to this in the future whenever I do another team or another playthrough. Like I'll just add on to this and keep having more and more teams. I think that's the best way. Since we're doing a Taiwanese team, I'm gonna go with Chinese Taipei here. So yeah, let's see. Um, what I kind of want to do is like, obviously, if I see guys that look decent on a free or free agents, and I will be using the youth academy a little bit to kind of boost the club, but I kind of want to keep a lot of the original players if I can and just see how they do. Um, just because I think it would be more interesting that way, just to see how they grow and stuff. So, yeah. And, oh no, Zuma Kulov is injured. Well, that's fucked up. But anyway, um, I just kind of want to see how they do. So, there's that. ACL. Oof. They said he might be ready for the first competitive match. We'll see. And what I am gonna do is hopefully, if it takes too long, I'm just gonna cut it short. But my plan is to play the whole first season and just see what happens. Um, so yeah, and yeah, I just want to see what happens. And oh yeah, one thing I did forget to mention is that as you will see shortly, I do have I did change it in a mod where I basically have all like we get all A's in terms of training because you guys don't want me to see grinding out the training, and I figured that this way we can see like what the maximum potential would be, right? So just to see like where our squad can go. So it doesn't say I got all A's, but I changed the XP to be all A's because that's the only way I knew how to do that. So yeah, we're just gonna sim to Monday here to the next training session. Oh, we actually beat Shelburne 2-0. That's not bad. That's what you like to see. You know what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna set up a youth academy, which is over here. I'm not used to playing FIFA 16 anymore, so forgive me if I seem lost or confused. Unfortunately, there's obviously no scouts to Taiwan, so we're gonna at least try and get some Taiwanese sounding names up in here. Do China. I hope that won't offend anybody, but it's just for the names. I'm not really thinking about the nationalities here. It's the best we can do, the closest we can get to Taiwan, right? Without a Unfortunately, there's no cheat engine for this FIFA where you can scout any nation, which would be, boy, would that make playing mods like this so much better because you could just play whatever league you want, and you could have any nationalities. You could build up national teams, and you won't have to delete other teams that are already in the game to make new ones, which would be really nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stick with this crop, I guess, until we get them up to 60, and then we'll move on to the others. I just kind of want to get some people up to the same level, you know, because I feel like if we're below 60s, then we really will not stand a chance. I'm actually surprised we've even made it this far in this Invitational Cup. Like that's kind of a miracle in and of itself. Dang, we beat Bohemian. I'm gonna do this press conference to try and get higher morale, I guess. I'm not sure if I guess that doesn't work that way in this game, does it? So there's no real reason to be doing that because this isn't one of the newer FIFAs. Did I win? Um, I did win. There's no freaking way we won that with that squad. Dang. All right. So we're off to a much better start than expected. Um, yeah. Dang. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about that. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. We already got some good growth out of Fong and Lee here. And just so everybody knows, I did everything myself. So the squad, the pictures, the kits, all of that was done by me. And I'm not necessarily sure that the the player ratings are accurate. It's really hard to tell. Like, there's no calculator you can just put in and figure out like what value on transfer market goes into what um, you know overall, because there's a lot of factors that go into calculating overall and value. So yeah, I'm just gonna run through the squad real quick. We got Shuo Che Tsai, Xiao Yu Pai, Byung Kyun An, Wei Chuan Chen, Xiao Chi Fong, Ko Chi Yao, Wun Sob Sim, Alim Zumakulov, Jui Che Shui Chen, Ange Samuel, Mark Fenelus, Wei Jian Chen, Ho Han Liu, Yu Yu Wang, Wei Lin, Hao Wei Chang, Tuan Tuan, Su Yang Chang, Ming Wei Lin, De Kai Su, Hung Wei Ho, Kao Lin, Ji Shang, Ji Shan Jiang, I guess, Luan Anderson, Bo Wei Kuo, Guan Pei Li, Chia Huang Yu, Ismail Traore. So yeah, that's our squad, and hopefully we can do some cool stuff, make some cool stuff happen. I at least want to get promoted eventually. Since I'm not really trying to win the Champions League or anything like that in this playthrough, I just want to see what happens. It's kind of an experiment. Um, I'm not expecting anything too crazy, but a promotion to the League One would be pretty cool. Like at least we can compete with the professional leagues in England. Even at this level, it would be a nice thought. We almost got some guys up to 60 here, so. All right. Lee, I think our backup goalkeeper is officially up to 60. Sweet. That is what you'd like to see. Yeah, I don't care about England. Having English players on a Taiwanese team would just seem wrong. All right, we got our. Ooh, Zumakulov might be good from injury. We're just gonna reject these two. Kai Wen. This guy looks promising. We're just gonna go ahead and sign him to the youth academy. That's what I like to see. Wei Chialin wants to play. All right. We got our first competitive match here, so this is going to be interesting. So yeah, here's the home kit, in case anybody was wondering, and the away kit. And yeah, they don't look great. They're not perfect, but I did the best I could, so Who wanted to play? I'm not gonna lie, I already forgot. It was him, I guess. Yeah, I guess it was him. So who can replace Sumakulov? I guess Chen. Yeah. We'll put in Kuo. No, we'll put in Lin here, I guess. Yeah, cool. Actually, can Lin play? Can he play right wing as well? He can. So yeah, we're gonna put him in over Yao, just for the overall boost. And he can play center mid. Actually, oh, okay, that works out perfectly. Actually, cool. The rest of these I will sim, so don't worry. You won't have to watch me be awful at this game for too long. Based on the timing right now and how little progress we've made, I'm thinking that we're just gonna probably do maybe half a season, sim maybe to the January transfer window. So yeah, well, we'll just see what happens. But I don't want this to be too long. It is getting pretty late here. I wanted to start recording earlier, but obviously I had to make the. I mean, I literally just finished making the team before I made this video, or before I started recording, rather, and I was working on a paper before that, so that's kind of why I got like a brain fog thing going on. I'm kind of mentally exhausted from doing my research paper. I had a term paper I had to do for archaeology, so I'm a little brain rusty right now. So I apologize if it's painful for you to listen to me talk. It will do us a world of good. It's so weird to see the Taiwan steel like logo going up there. I've thought about adding this team to FIFA for a while because I was making a mod where everything was like current, and oh my god, oh, I'm so proud of that finish. Ooh, that was disgusting. I was making a mod where I was adding just a bunch of random teams. Like I added teams from Georgia, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, random ass places, Armenia, and I will add them back at some point when I'm ready to do like a manager playthrough, just because it could be fun. We could do some interesting stuff. And I think it'll be kind of cool because the more, the more of these that I do, the more that we'll have like an updated database of like young talents we could choose from, nationalities in the pool. I would like to add some of the national teams once I add more clubs. Like I'll probably add more Taiwanese clubs eventually, and maybe add the Taiwanese national team. Should be pretty cool. The only problem is I haven't really figured out how to incorporate new national teams into like World Cup qualifiers and Asian international tournaments and stuff. So I'd have to do a little experimenting with that. Um, but yeah, it would be a cool thing to figure out. I'd be happy to add stuff, and I have a mod on my Creation Master, which is the program I use to edit stuff. That basically increases the amount of teams you can have and players in the database. So I will be able to add quite a lot by the end. And there's already a lot in here. Like there's this patch, this version of the patch has like extra South American leagues. I think it has Venezuela, Ecuador. Like I'm pretty sure it has all the South American leagues or all the CONMEBOL leagues, which is pretty cool. I might just have to play around with those sometimes, like without even having to mod my own stuff in. Also, I might have the difficulty too low, considering these players are not that good, and I'm already winning 2-0. I did do like one practice match just to make sure everything was working properly and just like the normal kickoff mode. And I was having a hard time with professional. Now I'm on semi-pro, but it's too easy. I feel like there should be a difficulty thing between it, because I was getting fucked up in professional. I just could not score. I could not get past any defense. It was painful to watch. But now I feel like might be a little too easy because I shouldn't be good enough to be winning 2-0 with this team, right? But, I mean, for now, I'm not going to complain about it. That was a fucking terrible finish, dude. That was rough.
Sometimes you just have to take a chance. It didn't come to him that easily, but couldn't quite pull it off.
Also, these ad boards are definitely not the correct ones. It's just whatever defaulted one is from the Infinity Patch. There we go. That's what you like to see. Dude, there is no way he choked that. There's no fucking way. Samuel! My guy! How did you choke that? Brutal choke. Okay, that pass was not ideal. I also wish there was a way to, like, add in dynamic potential to this, because we could actually have some Taiwanese superstars, you know. But, and I wouldn't feel like I have to use the youth academy. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it's cool enough that we can play mods, and we can basically add whatever teams we want without replacing any teams that were already in the game. Like, you can just increase the player database. In the newer FIFAs, when you mod them, you have to fucking change. Like, you have to change teams that are already in the game. You have to get rid of leagues, etc. Oh my god. Dude, that finish was disgusting. That makes up for the missed shot earlier. Oh, also, if you see the back names, I apologize if they're a little wonky. Because with, you know, Chinese names, Taiwanese names, I didn't really know how to write it on the back. And a lot of guys, like, you know, there's two Lins, like, you have to write more than just their family name, so it was kind of tricky. So I just did the best I could. I tried to figure it out on my own in the way that made sense. So if it's not exactly accurate, I apologize for that. There's not a lot of footage of them playing. There's like AFC Cups and stuff, but obviously you're not going to see all the players on the team on the pitch at that time, and when it's just highlights and stuff, you can't really see their names.
Thank you very much, Alan. Here's a chance.
Ooh, that would have been a nice goal. Also, most of these players did not have pictures on Transfer Market, so the ones that did have pictures, obviously I tried to make them look, you know, at least a little bit like the pictures. But most of these players, I kind of just guessed it, you know, so they might not exactly be accurate. So I apologize for that as well. You know, we don't do things perfectly here, but we do things. Also, that fucking first save was insane, dude. Where did he pull that out from? I'm not sure my man should be playing in the League 2. He might belong in, I don't know, at least the Championship. Pulling out saves like that. Like, that was a crazy save. Also, I'm winning 4-0 with a team from Taiwan against a team from England. What world is this? A world where I'm too good to play semi-pro, I guess.
Transfer news, and it's come from Manchester United. It's confirmed this deal is done.
Oh, and just so everybody knows, this is the 2022-2023 season. That's the newest FIFA Infinity Patch. I was, like, my iteration of the mod I was making before this, of the patch I was making before this, I was trying to update everything to, like, current, but there's just too many leagues. I couldn't keep up, like, just by myself, because I am just doing everything by myself, and it was just too much, you know. So I just decided, I looked on Transfer Market and I was like, you know what, they still have a lot of, you know, data from the teams from the 2022 3 seasons, so I'll just make that work. That is the definition of a tap-in. I'm not even sure what happened there. I gotta watch the replay on this one. But honestly, I'll take a 5-0 win. I will absolutely take a 5-0 win. That guy twisted around like he got caught in a tornado. He was trying to ride the goalkeeper. That was crazy. Just FIFA stuff, am I right? Also, that slide tackle. I was trying to make up way more ground than I could have possibly slid there, so that was a little bit embarrassing on that slide tackle. Also, I wasn't trying to pass to that guy, but that works. I just got totally muscled off the ball there. Damn. I can't believe I'm winning this 5-0. Oops. Apologies for that, gang. That's my controller. This cord is getting a little worn out, so it just does that sometimes when it gets out of position, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. I don't have another one, so that's what I got for now.
News from Alan McInally, an update about a sending off. It's a red card.
Aw, man. I thought I got that clean. No card or anything, so it's alright. It's all good.
Well, it's very good positional play, and he's read the situation perfectly.
Nice.
Oh, he's through. The shot's on.
Okay, my long shots are terrible. I totally forgot that it doesn't auto-suggest subs, which I know I probably shouldn't use anyway, but dang, I got all my subs out. Cool. Gotta get my guys some playtime. I keep just losing my train of thought. So this might be a rough episode. I'm gonna try and do the next one when I'm less tired, so that I don't talk like I have brain damage. I mean, I do have brain damage, clearly, but sometimes I can talk as if I don't have brain damage, and I hope to achieve that in the next episode of this. At this point, I'm just kind of accepting it, because, you know, it's rough. That's not really the ball I wanted from that, but that's alright. That's alright.
That would be a throw.
He freaking yoked that to the moon, dude.
Back to him again. Went for the back heel.
Oh. It wouldn't let me get my shot off. I probably wasn't going to be on target anyway, because as you've seen, my long shots have just been absolutely atrocious. I don't think anything's gonna happen to change a 5-0 win when they are a man down. Also, because it's weird. It's weird that they're not showing a red card, because they did have a red card, didn't they? Yeah, I was thinking that was probably offside there, but I just went with it just in case. And when I'm done with this, I might not just do FIFA 16. I might just play around with EAFC or whatever, using like the cheat engine to get any nationalities from my youth academy, just because that's the thing I like to do. I just like to have like beast players from the most random places, like, I don't know, Turks and Caicos or wherever. Nice. Fong's up to a 60. Love to see it. I would like to get a striker in our youth academy, because right now all we have is a goalkeeper. But you know what? That's all right. So what I'm gonna do here is, wait, I just trained. Yeah, I just trained. I'm just gonna sim to Sunday every week and get the training benefits. But all the rest of the games, I'm just gonna sim, see what happens. Player suspended 4 days. That's all right. I do not feel super confident playing that guy yet, but it's all right. Let's get Pi up to a 60. He's almost there. I bet we can do it. Nice. Wang is up to a 60. Wen's up to a 58 already. Sweet, you love to see it. It's also good to see that Pi has an actual face, like an actual picture. I would have put all the faces if I had access to them. I mean, I could probably find them somewhere, but it's kind of not worth the effort when some of them are just on transfer market, right? But 7 days. Cool. We're getting a lot of injuries, but thankfully they're just minor injuries as far as I can tell. Who's next? We also don't. I mean, Wang and Traore are kind of our only young center backs. Let's try and get Chen up to a 60 here. I know he's kind of old, but it would help to get that 1 overall, especially at this level when the difference between teams is like 1, 2 overall on average. So, you know, it can't hurt to get him up to try and get him up to a 60. I just hope it doesn't take too long, since we only get 5 training slots. All right, what I'm gonna do, since we're coming up to the transfer window, is I'm just gonna see if there's any free agents available. I kind of doubt there are, but I mean it's worth a check, right? And I'm not gonna get all of them, right? Like I don't want to get anything too crazy. What I want to do right now actually is I just want to see if I can get anybody young that might have higher potential. It's got a good acceleration. I'll see about this guy. He could be all right. And I don't have any young center backs. Definitely would like to have a striker, a promising striker. This guy looks decent, actually. Okay, there's a lot more free agents than I kind of expected. I don't think we need any goalkeepers right now. This guy looks really good. Let's see about him. And I'm not gonna get all of these guys or anything. I'm just gonna pick up the guys that look the most promising that I feel could actually help us. This guy looks pretty solid. Matthew Garbett. This guy could be good. Ooh. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Staff busy. Sheesh. This guy actually looks like the most promising, I'd say. Yanis Hulam from Algeria. This guy actually looks pretty solid too. Franz Gonzalez. Mika Goetz. He's good. Looks like he has really good pace, agility, sprint speed's decent, balance is decent. This guy's Chinese, so he might be a good pick for us. This guy as well. Ooh. Dang, there's actually a lot of solid people here. I kind of forgot that, oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I definitely have to try and get this guy. Ooh. I kind of forgot that what this mod did is it added a lot of national teams, but like they don't have the leagues, so they don't have the teams they're playing for. So a lot of the guys that get called up to the national teams are just on the free agents list. Okay, some of these guys look really good. This guy looks super good. Oh man. Definitely some of these guys are going to have probably a big impact on the team, and they'll probably be able to grow a lot. Okay, we're almost to the bottom of the list. I'm just going to keep going here. This guy could definitely be solid. This guy doesn't look terrible. I'll scout him. This guy also looks pretty solid. All right, that'll do it. So we got a decent amount of guys to look out for here. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get the reports back soon. I should have done this earlier. I just kind of didn't think about it until I saw the transfer window was ending, but it is what it is. Yeah, I guess the scouting reports didn't finish, but they're all freeze, right? So it doesn't even matter. I'll just skip to Sunday and hopefully we get some reports back. Also, 1-1 draw, 1-0 win, and another. Oh no, that's a 1-0 win again against Mansfield Town. We did lose to Doncaster. We lost to Mansfield Town. We won against Colchester though. So we're actually third. So that's automatic promotion, I believe. 1 loss in 6 matches. You know what? That's pretty solid. I will absolutely take that. I'm not even sure I deserve to have that. Also, that Chinese player in our youth academy is looking really solid. I'm gonna scout this guy a little further, but so far, I feel like the only gem we got is goalkeeper, but we already have a bunch of goalkeepers kind of competing for that starting spot, so not the best situation. I definitely like to get more attackers. Like this is the only guy we have that's young at all. So let's just boost up Anderson a little bit. It'll be nice to have like decent squad depth. Get him a little more game time as well when we're simming. Nice. Wins up to a 60. He's going up fast. Honestly, if he wasn't so young, we'd be able to promote him to the senior team soon. Let's see how we do against Salford. And that week killed us. We're down to 11th now. That's rough. Yeah, makes sense. We have so many freaking goalkeepers. Might have to sell somebody. Geez. Okay, here it is. So some of these guys were scouted? No. Are they still being scouted? They are still being scouted. They're taking their sweet time scouting these guys. You know what? Since he's 15, I'm just gonna keep training this guy because I feel like we can boost him a lot and like without having to sacrifice the other goalkeeper's play time since he's not gonna leave because obviously he's too young to be promoted. So I'm thinking we might as well just get as much out of him as we can, and he'll already be ready to go by the time he's 16. Oh man, Yao got injured. That's kind of rough. Yeah, let's go with Lin here. Yeah, okay. And who else? Liu? Yeah, let's try and get Liu up a few points. Nice. Wen is up another overall, so he probably has pretty high potential to be growing that fast. Like he's already above a lot of the potentials of our players in the starting squad. And just so everybody knows, like I kind of just eyeballed it based on how old they were, what their potential was going to be. Like, I can't really watch these guys play, so it's kind of tricky. Also, do not need 48 rated players coming into the squad. This is a little better. 56, 63. So this guy could really change things around for us. These any of these guys I want to sign right now, or I want to attempt to sign? I'm gonna go for this guy because I feel like we really do need a striker here. 4 years, important, I guess. So we do still have some wage budget, actually. You know what? I'm gonna go for this guy. Just because he's a couple overall, and okay, I cannot. There's no way I can afford his salary, so that's rough. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna start scouting some of the other guys on our short list because there were some really promising looking guys, and I can mess around with the wage budget and stuff and try and get those guys on board. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, here it is. I always forget where stuff is because it's like every FIFA's different. Yeah, let's scout this guy. And this guy, I definitely want to scout this guy. This guy looks good. This guy looks really good. Definitely going to scout him. Honestly, there's a lot of like really solid looking center backs here. This guy could definitely be good. All right. Let's see what he says. Hopefully we can get this guy on board, huh? I think he could be a great backup, and he's only 22, so he's probably still got at least a couple overall left in him, hopefully. I don't know his potential. I don't know who he is, but hopefully we can get something out of him. I'm definitely going to end this at the January transfer window. Like once we get to the January window. Declined. I am too good for your team. Bruh, what do you mean you're too good for me? You're rated 59 and you don't have a contract. Okay, asshole. Sheesh. That guy was kind of a dick, huh? But also, 80 to 94 potential. I'm liking the looks of this guy. When you might just be my hero. Okay, so now that we have like a decent crop of players up to 60, I might start just letting him run. Maybe trying to get up to 62 or something like that. Wen is not having any fucking problems doing that, dude. Holy crap. 15 rated 64 already. He's on the fucking youth team. He's literally the best player in our squad, and he's too young to be promoted to the senior team. Jesus Christ. Honestly, that guy declining our thing might be a blessing in disguise. We might be able to get someone a lot better. This guy could be good, but his overall is just way too low. Like, there's nothing to work with there. Okay, so he stopped going up one overall on every drill. Um, so we're still 11 spots above the bottom. Although since the beginning of the season, we've only gotten one more win. Not great, but it's still pretty early. The points are still pretty tight, so we'll see. Dang, they take forever to scout players in this game. I forgot how long it took to scout players. Like in the new FIFAs, it seems like it's way faster. Maybe I'm tripping. I might be tripping. That's what it seems like to me, huh? All right, this is what I'm talking about. Um. Ooh, okay. This guy. This guy could be really good. Um. This holy crap. Well, the unfortunate thing is he's really good, but I couldn't afford his wages. 20,000. Yeah. No chance am I affording that wage, dude. So let's go for I feel like I might be able to nab this guy. I'm going to go for this guy first and then this guy will be a good backup. Cuz he's younger, high overall. Yeah, this guy's looking really solid. And okay, I will need to raise my wage budget. How is this a thing I do? Here we go. Honestly, I'm not really going to be transferring players just because of the nature of how this is going to work. So yeah, okay, cool. 4 years, crucial, of course. The Iranian center back, hopefully he will be joining our squad. Boy, 67 rated, that would definitely help a lot. Like that would be a huge addition to our Taiwanese side here. Hey, we got Wen up to a 65, our first 65 rated player. Nice. And hopefully, this new center back that will hopefully be coming here will be our second. Accepted. Nice. See, this guy doesn't think he's too good for us because he's not a piece of shit like that other guy. I'm sorry if obviously the real guy is not going to be watching this, but on the off chance that he does or sees this, I don't hate you and I'm sorry. Now let's get this which one was it? Not this guy, it was this guy. I think we can also afford him. Nice. That's what you like to see. Man, it would really, really be nice to just, like, strengthen our back line here. 2 solid center backs will definitely help us, hold down the fort. And we got this really promising goalkeeper coming up. So our the back half of our team is definitely getting stronger. Oh, this guy thinks he's too good for us, huh? I'm just gonna try again. I mean, I think he'll probably just say the same thing, but it's worth the shot, right? Dang. 84 to 94. Okay, so this guy could really just be crazy. He's probably already not that far from being called up to the national team. Yeah, this guy's a little stinky, man. Oh, oh yeah, he's already being called up to the national team. I guess that's probably why he was in the free agents list because he's in the national team. But I kind of forgot that Iran was even something that can happen. Let's try this guy. He shouldn't be too good for our squad. Ali Majrashi. We'll see. We'll see what he says. Hopefully he'll be cooler than the other guys. Because some of those other guys, they weren't too cool. They were not too cool. All right, that's Newport County, I think. Yeah, Newport County. I'm not super familiar with all these clubs. I'm not really watching these leagues, but I am familiar with some of them, mostly just from playing FIFA. Also, what is up with all these people thinking they're too good for me when they're fucking not even playing? What is wrong with you guys? I'm too good for you. I'm too good for you. Okay, let's try this guy then. Wouldn't hurt to strengthen the midfield, right? What about you, Matthew Garbett? The Kiwi man. Let's see what he says. Hopefully he's not a little prick. Nice. That's what we like to see. That's better. That's huge. That's really what you like to see. And we were kind of struggling in the midfield, so that's going to be a big boost, honestly. That few overall that he's going to bring. Wen's almost going to be up to a 70 before he's even old enough to be promoted to the senior squad. Sheesh. All right, let's see where we are after. Ooh, it's FA Cup time. I wanted to see where we were in the standings, but I guess I won't get that chance until after. Nice, Lynn's up 1 overall. View's almost up to a 60. Anderson's up 2 overall since we started training. Oh, Samuel has a red card. No. So I'm just going to organize things a little bit here to put the best players up here first. So both of our goalkeepers, both of our best goalkeepers have bad form, which is great. Hooray. Oops, that is definitely not what I wanted to do. You go in for Chen, and Chen can get switched out for Yang, and Garbett can be switched out for Chang. Could they be switched out for... Ooh... Sim, I guess? Yeah, our team's kind of struggling right now, isn't it? Lin, We don't really need Chang here, do we? Lin's better. He can play as a right... Okay, yeah, he can play as a right winger. So things are a little wacky right now. But you know what? That's alright. Sometimes you just gotta make it work. Alright, we're almost to that January transfer window. I've been recording about 50 minutes, which is wild. It doesn't seem like that long. Time always flies when you're in FIFA. Ooh, 88 to 94. So he's probably in the 90s. Dang. Yeah, he's going to be insane, dude. I'm very excited to be able to promote him to the senior squad because he is gonna be a game changer. Honestly, we're probably gonna concede so much less goals. Just that upgrade, like already he's 8 overall better than our starting goalkeeper. So that'll be really huge. All right, let's see how we are doing. 16th, not great. But, I mean, we're 8 above last. We're 11 points clear of Rochdale. So, I mean, considering that on paper we were kind of the worst team, I'll take it. I mean, not finishing last, that is a good start. Mao. That is hilarious that his name is Mao. Rough and hilarious. These guys are both, the other two people in my youth academy are both old enough to be promoted to the senior squad. So I should probably be working on these guys before they want to leave. Because there's no way they're getting any game time being in the 40s. I definitely have to get them at least to like above 55. Oh dear. Contracts expiring. Yeah, honestly that's something I'll worry about in the next episode. That will be future me's problem. I'm good to my future self. I just kind of hate negotiating contracts. It's just a pain in the ass. We really already have almost have went up to 70. Jeez. Also, Mao could be developing a little faster. Not gonna lie to you. Player injured. Nice, nice, lovely. 68 to 80. Ooh, 90 to 94. He is in the 90s. Let's go. These are the times when I'm almost glad I don't have dynamic potential because he would just be fucked if he just had to sit on the bench while he was young. But I guess he wouldn't be sitting on the bench anyway. So went up to a 70. At 15, he's up to a 70. What a freaking Chad, dude. Um, do they show you like his birthday so that I can see when he'll be old enough? No. He's only 5'3" and he's a goalkeeper. What? That's kind of crazy. Dang. All right. Well, we made it to the transfer window. I'm gonna do a quick little save, and yeah, we're gonna call it there. Thanks for watching, and peace.